Well, hello, and welcome back to New Eridu. Wonder how much time I have left before Yutari drops. It should be pretty soon. Four days. Okay. It's very soon. Now I gotta spend some of my stuff. Let's do it. I'll just get money. Nice and easy. Okay, let's figure out what we're gonna do today. I believe it's the Minato event. Wait, the event where you get a free Minato? That's why. That's the only thing I remember about it. When dreams remain unfinished. Snap, I have time. I'll do Hollow Zero. And this. Alright, let's do this. Current phase, light nap, next phase, deep sleep. What? May you sleep peacefully tonight, dream sweetly and meet me where the darkness cannot reach. Alright, let's go. Yeah, they use turtle. That's kind of hard to explain. Excuse me. Surely, the food in the film huts. They use turtle shells as furniture and use same shells for Tong City. It goes by so damn fast. Seems kind of weird. That's just weird. Yeah, they use it, the shell for fortune telling as well as for making tong sui. Ah, Proxy, you're finally here. Dr. Lydia said no one's allowed in during the consultation, so let's wait out here for now. Or we could sneak in and give them a good scare. You can't do that. What's wrong with Yutari? I forgot to tell you, but Yutari's mental state hasn't been great since leaving the Hollow. I bet it's all because of that cocoon in the Hollow. That's why she's been coming here regularly to the Echo Counseling Chamber. Or maybe she is the one doing the counseling. Isn't this an Exalta space? This must be Dr. Lore's hideout. Yeah, but after the Exaltas fell apart, this place ended up as a full closure. And another doctor took its place? As part of the Hollow incident cleanup, Posolimics bought this place and turned it into a counseling clinic. They even brought in Dr. Lydia from the city. Sure, people might still feel uneasy about talking over their problems with a stranger, but hey, who cares? Having someone to share what's on your mind with is never a bad thing. Exactly. If something's bothering you, talking it over with friends always makes it better. Still, she's been in there forever. Wonder what they're talking about.
对不起，莉迪亚医生，我又迟到了，实在不好意思，我下次一定准时。
She's late?
没关系，伊德海莉，放轻松，我没有要责怪你，我在担心治疗是否给了你压力，让你下意识的想逃避，所以才迟到。
我不知道，为什么会这样问呢？
因为以前的伊德海莉可是很准时的哦，是从我们讨论过去才开始迟到的吧？我能感觉到你充满了抵触与不安，尤其是当我建议找寻一些与过去有关的物品，我们一起慢慢回忆时，你的不适感仿佛更强烈了。
对不起，就像你说的，必须直面过去才能摆脱过去，得先清理窗口才能让它愈合。我也慢慢的找到了一些小时候的物件，并依靠它们回想起家里人的模样，但我不知为何还是会下意识的逃避。
也许你恐惧的并不是真相，而是恐惧本身。但在我看，现在的你远比想象中更勇敢，你也不再孤立无援，而是有朋友陪在身边。上周你在悄悄上说今天会带来一些过去的物件，希望我能和你一起打开。
对，在这里。
好，那让我们开始吧，听听小时候的伊德海莉会告诉我们一个怎样的故事。
Meanwhile, on the other side, we're actually listening.
没想到会咨询这么久。
No.
我们去听一下他们在说什么吧。你们就不好奇吗？
No way, that's private.
不好吧？心理咨询毕竟是很隐私的事情。
原来是这样啊！哎，真的，你别拽我！
我不拽住你，你现在已经爬到人家门口了。
怎么可能？
Just as Lucy is about to retort, she hears the sound of furniture bumping and being dragged quickly across the floor from the room downstairs.
等等，你们听见了吗？
伊德海莉，伊德海莉，醒醒，你还好吗？
Lydia's voice came from inside the room.
你好，是索恩区急救中心吗？我这边有一名女性患者在心理诊疗中昏迷了。
Lydia seems to have dialed an emergency call. Did she fall into a dream? This is bad. Let's check on her.
坏了，快进去看看。
Actually, before I do that, is there new knock-knock stuff? Indeed. I'll read it later. Talk to Dr. Lydia for more details. Is this therapy even legit? How can we take him? Alright, let's go check on your target. Oh, nice, we can actually go in. What the hell, detective boo? And something's definitely up. What's wrong? What are you looking at? Nah, ouch. And you scared me. But I won't hold it against you. After all, the more people join in, the faster we can uncover the truth and uphold justice. Let's begin. So what's the truth? I've always felt it. Something's off about that room. All the doors around here have metal plates to prevent peeping. Only that one you can see inside through the gap. Let's take a closer look and find it true. Paying attention to details is the first rule of being a detective. Someone must be trying to get my attention in that room. Something's fishy going on there. Going on here. Well, this have been sticking out here for 3 days and nights. That's not really necessary. You're causing a public disturbance, you know that? Someone as unobservant as you wouldn't know. I've seen exalters going in and out of this door. Still think I'm just some wannabe detective? Hey, what are you doing? You open the door in front of the bamboo and take it inside for a look around. There used to be some traces of the Exaltus here, but now it's mostly cleaned up. I see, you've already started investigating. You're quite the detective, staying one step ahead. Darn it. I really need to step up my game. Sharp-eyed bamboo. Oh shit. Yeah, it's talking about this room.
你们是伊德海莉的朋友吧？出意外了。
What happened?
发生什么事情了？不是在心理诊疗吗？
我也不太清楚。今天为了帮助伊德海莉整理过去的记忆，就让她带来了一些过去的东西，都是一些玩具之类的杂物。本来也交流得很顺利，但不知为何伊德海莉就突然晕倒了。我刚刚打了急救电话，可是新爱丽都的医院都表示需要很长时间才能到。
Don't they have a local one
医
here?
生，魏飞地这边的医疗条件并不是很好，一般如果有类似的事情发生，都会是灰鲸美克派车接送。
好在我这边有监控身体状态的设备，你先帮我一下。
Everyone helps Dr. Lydia bring in the equipment and perform a preliminary diagnosis on Yutari.
初步诊断来看，是情绪波动又影响了他脑中的受侵蚀部分，陷入了一种类癔症的晕厥状态，应该跟他之前在空洞里的那段经历关系比较大。
癔症状态，那是不是可以理解为陷入了一个噩梦，好好睡一觉就会好？
是可以这么理解，但这个噩梦何时会结束，我也无从得知。如果强制唤醒，也可能会让他的精神受损。我会用仪器监控伊德海莉的脑波状态，不过还要想办法提高伊德海莉的脑波稳定值。只有脑波信号趋于稳定，才能通过药物唤醒。你们可以多试试陪在他床边呼唤他的名字，这样他可能在噩梦中也会感受到你们的关心。
Is there no way for us to take the initiative?
可我们都不知道他处于什么样的噩梦，要怎么安慰和呼唤啊？就没有别的办法让他精神更稳定吗？
其实还是有的。我的师兄在 HIA 工作，他负责的 VR 模拟设备
VR
可
to
以
go
模拟
into
出来人
the
的脑内场景，
go into her
但他的研究
mindscape.
太前沿了，类似的设备基本上都是专供对空部之类的机构使用。而且我还听说，上一次跟对空6课的合作还出现了一些意外。
对空6课吗？
Oh, was that the
感觉
hacking
会
thing?
很难办啊。
Well.
那个，也许我……
是啊，像我们这种平头百姓，感觉很难有这层人脉。我等下问问在灰鲸美克上班的朋友吧。
Actually, I can.
我是说，我其实可以。
我这种居无定所的人，甚至连新爱丽都的市民卡都没有，所以可能连平头百姓都不算，只能算波头百姓了。
Can you hear me out?
抱歉打断一下你们的身份分享，但我可以联系到对空6课的朋友。
等一下，我应该没记错吧？你不是神将吗？为什么你会有对空6课的朋友
？Technically, I'm a special
2课、3
investigator.
课这些办公室文员我能理解，但像6课这种特工组织也认识吗？难道说你其实是对空部的退役特工？
Please stop jumping to conclusions.
什么跟什么？复杂了，复杂了。
That really looked
只
like a
是
Section
一些
6 member.
因缘际会的巧合啊！稍等，我联系一下对空6课的朋友。
Who would it be? Tsukishiro? After thinking it over, you send a message to a friend from Section 6 who hates working the most. Much to your surprise, he shows up pretty quickly. Oh, Harumasa. Masa. Well, actually, this... Does this really show up? Beyond Dream? Alright, sure. Oh, I'll take a picture of the fucking logo. Oh, nice. There's too much further opportunities here. God damn it, Manito, why are you so damn big? Nice. Hello, Dr. Lydia. I'll save it. Oh, nice. The UID is just over there. Interesting. Here you are, Masa. And this random guy. Yidhari's brows furrowed tight, like she was caught in a terrible nightmare. Yidhari, can you hear me? Yidhari gave no response, still lost in her nightmare, deaf to the world around her. God damn it, Manito. You're standing right in the way. Right in the way of the money shot. all just comes from one spot. I don't even know how big her actual tentacles are. I said you'd Harry passed out, so I've rushed over here. What's going on now? It's a bit complicated. You city folks in your talk therapy are terrifying. Looks like the therapist actually talked her into a coma. We need to enter her dreams and find a way to study her mind. Enter her dreams? How are we supposed to do that? Seems we'll need some VR gear to sync with her dreams. Your brother even pulled some strings with Section 6 to make it happen. Oh, nice. They're talking as if I'm not here. Psychological Treatment Manual. A comprehensive psychological therapy manual that Lydia always recommends patients to take home for a thorough read. When you're feeling lost, try checking what the manual says. If that makes you even more confused, come back to the echo chamber. Wait a minute. So it's a trap? It's meant to make me come back? Neatly arranged medical records. Mate, is this Yidhari's? Should I be checking this? A medical record. Patient reported hearing eerie whispers in the hollow. A hazy female voice repeating, "Embrace your true desire." Soon after, he returned to the same place and the whispers came back, only this time in his own voice. The patient insisted he wasn't the only one, and several similar medical records back up his claim. Pathological diagnosis: patient has been chronically exposed to high-risk hollows. The condition is likely mania caused by both miasma contamination and accumulated pressure. Further observation is needed to determine if this is a case of mass behavioral syndrome. It's kind of like what Yidhari is experiencing. Oh my god, look at this. Nice. Oh, and the controllers. Like Wiimotes. Neat little room, I gotta say. Damn, it's covering up the money shots. Ah, octopus. Of course. So she has a bunch of stickers on her tail, or on her tentacles. Kind of like Ellen then. Well, anyway, let's hop to. She kind of looks like Olinda, actually. Without the elf ears and stuff. Long time no see, Proxy. Long time no see, Haramasa. I brought a buddy from HIA with me. Already filled him in, and he's more than willing to help out. Is he the one that was responsible for the other VR test? Zane. Hello, I'm a researcher with HIA. You can call me Zane. Senior? You actually came? Of course. When my junior sister is in trouble, I've got to be here to help. Here, this is the D version of the VR simulator test model. It can capture brainwave signals and perfectly sync them inside the terminal. Is it okay for us to use it? Don't worry. You should thank Haramasa for handling the authorization. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to bring this internal gear out. No need to thank me. Saving lives comes first. But if you really want to thank me... Whispering. Proxy, that doctor you mentioned on Knock Knock. The one who writes fake sick notes. Is this the guy? Didn't you just say saving lives was the priority? Saving me matters too, you know. My dear Proxy, Deputy Chief Yanagi just called and I lied that I was at the hospital. Huh? What's the matter? Mr. Asaba dealing with some mental troubles? To be honest, Doctor, I've been carrying so much pressure inside. I'd like to give you a consultation, but things are a bit tricky right now. Patient Yidhari has already fainted. It won't take much of your time. Just sign my sick leave note and my biggest source of stress, work, will be taken care of. Our master left happily with his sick note, while Zane and, with Lydia's help, set up the VR equipment and successfully synced with Yidhari's brainwave signals. All set, everyone. Installation and setup complete. I've already filled in my Junior and Miss Bell about the external data monitoring. Alright, about that information. I'm already connected to the system, so I'll be supporting you all from out here. Now just put on this VR device and you'll be able to enter Yidhari's dream. You sure this will be okay? Relax. This isn't some sketchy DIY rig. I built this machine myself and it's HIA certified. Chief Miyabi from Section 6 and Yishuan Shifu of Yunkui's Summit couldn't stop praising it. They nearly held up against the toughest test they threw at it. Just syncing some dream data, nothing to worry about. Or as they say around here, easy peasy. Well, you ready? Time to strut your stuff in the dream world. Alright, send me into the dream. Wait, I forgot to switch off the power of my video store. Well, it might look better without the VR thingy there, but, you know. You essentially get the idea. Let's go in. Dream data synced successfully. Confirm entry into the VR dreamscape. Wait, there's something else. Let's dive into the dream. Let's dive back in time. Brainwave data successfully synchronized. You can now enter Yidhari's dream. Dream investigation. Let's pick the first dream area. Dream into the outer ring. Hit confirm when you're ready to roll. Story 1. Dream into the outer ring. Dream details. Everyone enters Yidhari's dream and finds themselves in the outer ring. While puzzled, Lucio notices Big Daddy is surrounded by ethereals. Better help him out first.
等下，为什么他的梦境是在外环？
先不说这个，我好像看到了一只红毛野猪。
什么野猪？那是卡里东之子的领袖大老爹。
Big Daddy. Oh, there he is. He's actually there. Oh, there's John S. Spurs. No interaction.
无论如何都不能让他们突入进来，留意两侧，准备接敌。
看样子他们被野孩包围了，快去帮他们一下吧。现在尝尝这个，打了这么久，一直都没消灭吗？刚刚看大老爹打的明明很轻松啊！
我来了！
是我们太弱了，所以打不过吗？
不应该吧？ 虽然大老爹真的很强，但我们也不至于这么弱啊。
如意来，我知道了，因为大老爹是新人，新人才能打败野孩。
啊！不能因为我打不过野孩就开除我的新人身份吧？
They're sirens too.
摸摸自己头上的角，冷静些。
I guess they're not siren enough.
对不起，我忘了我和真斗也是新人。啊！可恶！居然让我这个天才野孩研究者一点头绪都没有。
等等，我们看那边。
Look over where? What's attacking other ethereals?
我们反反复复消灭不了的野孩，就这样轻易的被他的同类击败了。
I must be dreaming. So we must lure the big guy to destroy the little guys. But how we destroy the big guy?
野孩打野孩，我一定是在做梦。
我们本来就在做梦啊！哎，等等，野孩打野孩，做梦，我好像有头绪了。
Is she gonna summon
什么
Chestnut?
头绪？
已知大老爹和野孩都能打败其他野孩，但我们却不能。那有什么是大老爹和野孩都有的特点，但我们却没有？
Oh, I got it. They're dreams creations.
我知道了，
我也知道了。
They're both from the dream world. Yes.
他们都是梦境中的存在。
大老爹和野孩都比我们强壮。我是说，他们都是梦境中的存在。
我猜想，任何外部力量都无法直接摧毁这里，只有梦境中的存在能相互造成伤害。就像莉迪亚医生讲的，自己的心魔要靠自己来化解。伊德海莉梦境里的恐惧，也只有他自己的意识可以消灭。
So how are we gonna do it?
我们也许可以利用这一规律，试着驯化野孩，
Tame
来击败
ethereals.
其他的野孩。
驯化野孩？我学校的老师是说过，梦想要大胆一点，但这也太大胆了吧？
How are we supposed to try taming them? I mean, it is a dream, but I'm not sure how it works.
虽然感觉试试就试试，但好像也没别的办法了。可怎么驯化呢？
我先来吧。被选中的野孩呀，请在我面前展示你真正的力量吧。
虽然很有信念感，但真的有用吗？
跟你定下契约的卢西亚命令你，给我坐下。
Upon hearing Lucia's command, ethereal freezes in place and sits down obediently. What?
好，不错，就是这样。
Just like that? This is unbelievable.
虽然是梦中的场景，但这也太离谱了吧！
相信我，我很了解野孩的。你们也试试嘛，让他站起来。
太羞耻了吧！我们也要说这样的台词吗？
There's nothing else we can do. Let's give it a try.
没办法，试试吧。
No, chosen ethereal.
被选中的野孩啊，请在我面前展示你真正的力量吧！
啊，真要这样吗？被选中的野孩，请在我面前展示你真正的力量。
But the pact.
跟你定下契约的哲命令你，给我站起来！
跟你定下契约的博野真斗命令你，麻烦你站起来。
Please. Ethereal sits still and doesn't react to the command. Instead, turns its head towards Lucia. Only Lucia can control.
果然轮到我和绳匠就是毫无反应啊！
But how come you can control it, Lucia?
卢西亚，我还是有些不理解，为什么伊德海莉梦里的野孩会听你的话？
Maybe that's what Yudhari dreams about Lucia. Having the ability to control ethereals.
我也不知道啊。等等，
Yes.
难道说他偷看了我写的野孩幻想文，所以留下了我能驯化野孩的印象？
看起来只有这一个解释了。
So we said that for nothing? So that's your writing style?
所以卢西亚写的幻想文是这么羞耻的风格吗？
怎么会呢？那个，既然能成功驯服野孩了，快试试让他帮我们击退梦境里的敌人吧。
It gets destroyed immediately. Light nap battle. I wonder if this will be like... Maybe it's a different type of combat. Check enemy monster stats and skill info here. Machine, ethereal, organic. Wait a minute. That looks familiar, doesn't it? Check the stats and skills you have to apply to partners here. Command your monster buddies and start your first battle. Try ordering ethereal ally to eliminate enemies. Make good use of the energy system and quick time interactions to fight more efficiently. One skill per turn. Quickly press. Dodge.
反应及时。
Skill 1 has restored energy, now has enough energy to unleash skill 2.
即刻出击！
6. Better results.
被选中的蚁孩啊，这场战斗就交给你了。
时机正好。
进攻时刻，就是这样，轻轻松松。
你也会难受啊。
想找敌人，直接拿下。
Okay, so yellow I can't dodge. Maybe it'll explain to me later. New partner required. Frenzied Maniac. Corresponding with Ethereals is a blast. In the VR world. Although commanding Ethereals about is fired up. Box signed Caesar. There's a box labeled Caesar among the Sons of Caledon schools. Should we open it? Let's open it and take a look. Inside are a bunch of girly comic books that make everyone blush. It's in the rescue center. The Hollow Princess's daily disasters. Badum, my imaginary boyfriend, came to life. Oh boy. I wonder if there are any trouble at Scenic Low Lake. Relax, Pompey and his crew can handle it. Pompey and his crew? So this was before Pompey perished. I see. So it's most likely that Pompey will show up here. It worked! I can't believe we can actually control ethereal battles now. Huh? It was your idea. Why is it still so hard to believe? Well, it's not like I've actually done it before. Sure, I've imagined it hundreds of times, but this is my first real battle. Wait a moment, young ones. I must express my deepest gratitude for helping our Caledon convoy fend off those enemies. Caledon convoy? My memory's slipping. We go by the Sons of Caledon now. We're a logistics trading company, our convoy, out in the Outer Ring. And I'm Big Daddy, the leader of the crew. So, Big Daddy, do you know what happened? All we know is that the hollow in the Outer Ring has expanded, and Pompey's already taken his convoy to investigate. I never expected to see an ethereal outside the hollow. The first time I spotted one, I thought I'd just breathed in too much exhaust fumes on my morning drive. Ethereal outside the hollow. Ethereal appeared outside the hollow? Now that you mention it, I just remembered. The place we were fighting was definitely outside the hollow. Oh. So it really was a dream. Even the hollows aren't the same. After the Outer Ring hollow anomaly, swarms of ethereals poured out to lay siege to Blazewood. The screams are driving me insane. I'm starting to hear them even when they're not here, when they're not there. Just as Andron finished speaking, terrifying roars of the ethereals suddenly echoed from nearby. Ah, snap, I think I just heard an ethereal again. Ah, must be my imagination. That's not your imagination, it's an attack. Everyone to arms, don't let them set foot in Blazewood. Young ones, more ethereals are charging the outskirts of Blazewood. Would you lend us your strength once again? Don't worry, I'm all in. Hold on, there's something else. Nice. Alright, now we can continue. Your new companion, Frenzied Maniac. Maniac, check out his details. Your companion's specialties, use them to defeat enemies more effectively. Check your companion's skills and corresponding effects. Companion database, check out all companions. Skill 2 can mark enemies. Consuming marks. I see. Master the ethereal mark system to deal higher damage and wipe out enemies. But ethereal is a machine. Completion reward. Dream data. Downsizing increases the stability value of simulated dreams. The HIA research team discovered the key to brainwave decoding and image synchronization lies in collecting complete high-frequency data. On this basis, psychological intervention can then be used to enhance the patient's mental stability. Alright, we need to collect more then. Action order, yep. Mark.
扫平一切敌人。
Oh. Burst.
小小敌人，直接拿下！反应及时。
Single target. Ionis Nassarelia. How am I supposed to get this down? Remember the Sons of Culloden. Can someone take care of this little brat, Kaisar? Up there. Is that a motorcycle? What kind of performance art is this? It's my beloved bike, Carrot. It's all that brat Big Daddy brought back. He snuck a twist on my throttle and sent it flying right onto Steel Tusk's head. He? What a headache. How am I supposed to get it down from in there? Does it mean she? We're gonna meet little Kaisar? That means, Yidhari's been here for quite a while. The damage report, critical supplies are intact. Nitro fuel. Just lost a few crates of nitro fuel. Cheestopia is still gone. Suspicious books. Among the junk pile lay a few notebooks marked with the Night Horror sigil. One of them might hold a clue. What is this, Lucius book? Reborn, Raising Ethereal in the Hollow. The novel tells the story of a girl called the Night Emissary who stumbles into the Hollow and by forming bonds with her ethereal companions, gradually challenges the four lords of the Hollow. Looks like Yidhari must have peeked at Lucius' fantasy novel. No wonder the ethereals in her dreams see her as some kind of master ethereal trainer. Now, Emissary Story of Seasons. Inside was a detailed guide on raising and caring for different kinds of ethereals, covering everything down to the smallest detail, even a glossary translating ethereal vocabulary. Looks like Yidhari must have peeked at Lucius' fantasy novel. The Ethereal Girl's Guide to Wealth. Seems to be a sequel to Raising Ethereals in the Hollow, telling the story of the Night Emissary opening and running an ethereal zoo inside the Hollow. Looks like Yidhari must have peeked earlier. Nice. Alright, let's go do this. There's nothing else. Hey, Wise, check it out. I named my ethereal buddy. From now on, it's called Tiny Tiki. What do you mean by tiny? What do you mean by Tiki? That's totally a pet's name. No way, that's my buddy's name. Hey, Minato, weren't you supposed to be helping Big Daddy and the others sort through the damaged cargo? Yeah, I just finished cleaning up, and then some piece of work showed up at the corner. Some piece of work? A fierce-looking massive guy with bulging muscles. He was talking with his underlings about the state of the Outer Ring Hollow. Pompeii, huh? I can hardly imagine Minato describing someone else like that. Wherever it is, let's go take a look. He seems to know something about the Hollow anomaly. The engine revs and a familiar figure hops off the motorcycle.
回来了，庞培大哥，空洞里没出什么意外吧？
放心吧，我庞培如果会倒在蚁骸手里，凯旋者也就别谈去当什么霸主车队了。目前来看，外环空洞的膨胀和它本身关系不大，似乎是因为其中有部分跟0号空洞连通，导致被影响进而膨胀。说起来，我们在空洞边沿救起了这个小姑娘，你们认识吗
？Girl, Yutari.
还好吗，小姑娘？我们到安全的地方了。
啊，没事的，一路上休息得很好了，大叔。啊，这真的哦，卢西亚。
Hello.
伊德海莉。
So, do we tell her it's a dream or? Yutari, do you remember what happened?
我要先确认一下，伊德海莉，你还记得之前发生了什么吗
Do you know where you are right
我
now?
只记得在莉迪亚医生的诊疗室问诊，我们聊到了我小时候的经历，之后看到了一些过去的东西，
I
我一
see.
阵眩晕恶心，等到再次醒来，就到了外环空洞的外面，
Because of my parents'
耳
voices.
畔还回荡着自己父母的声音。我想要调查关于自己父母的事情，没想到有越来越多的蚁骸从空洞中径直走出来，我只能一边对抗一边后撤。在危急关头，是庞培的车队救了我，所以
So she
我
does
在做
know.
梦吗？
空洞外都出现蚁骸了，还不是做梦？要巨型怪兽从海里出来，入侵西艾利都，你才相信是在做梦吗？
等一下，
That'd be pretty cool.
既然我在做梦，为什么你们会出现在这里？
因为我们接收到了夜魔的指引。
The night horror. We use the VR device.
别打趣了，我们是通过 VR 设备同步你的脑内信号才进来的。
进入我的梦里？
Yes, that's right. And next we'll go to your most intimate dream. What happened to the dream is very private, you know?
是，说起来未经你允许就进入梦境，还是有些不尊重你隐私来着。主要的确是事出紧急。
没关系的，你们能为了我做到这样，我真的很开心。所以我之前看到的那个像是回忆一样的东西，也是你们带进来的。
回忆？
在遇见庞培大叔的时候，我好像真的想起了一些小时候的记忆。
Maybe it is connected to our past.
哥哥，我这边好像也捕捉到了一部分片段，而且看这段的数据状态，
She locked these memories away herself. Memory shard rebirth. Enter the workbench. A fragment of Yutari's memory data extracted from the VR dream terminal. It records the moment when Yutari woke up outside the outer ring hollow, seeing Pompeii and Moors calling out to her. Did this actually happen? Real memories. So I guess so. She actually woke up in the hollow with Pompeii and Moors. Real memories?
真实发生的记忆，可以给我们看一下吗？
VR device begins playing a memory from Yutari's point of view. Well, at least it's not Lucius.
咱不是要回野火镇吗？你拐回来是要……
啊，我刚刚看到空洞边好像有个小姑娘。
小姑娘？哎，这边为什么会躺着个章鱼吸人的小姑娘？
孩子，你没事吧？
Soft murmur from young Yutari echoes in the scene.
还在黑水基地。
Dark Water Research Center.
没事了，孩子，我现在就带你去找你的家人。
The memory ends there.
所以这说明当年伊德海莉被庞培救起来过。
Yes. Hope for Yutari to wake up. She was here when she was very little.
先不说这个，伊德海莉，我们此行还是希望你能够快些醒来。
我能理解你们的担心，可我好不容易才在梦境中想起关于父
She
母的
wants
事
to，dive deeper.
我真的很担心苏醒后我又会忘记。
So it is dive back in
我
time.
对父母的回忆一直断断续续，我真的很想知道 当年他们到底发生了什么。
I get it.
等等，我这边显示他的精神稳定值有些波动，产生了很多不和谐频率，需要将你们从梦境中排斥出来。我想，你们最好还是顺着他的意思。
抱歉打扰你们叙旧了，但刚刚又有蚁骸突破边界，马上要攻击野火阵了。
真是没完没了啊！
Looks like the next wave of ethereal attacks is about to start. Well, I mean, unless it go, you hurry showed up, the attacks have gotten worse. Why are you being so nice to them, boss? The previous leader was a total lunatic. Previous leader. Alright. That's all in the past. I'm sure they had their own hardships they couldn't really speak of. But boss, they're still part of Caledon, aren't they? I get what you mean, but I've known Big Daddy for a long time. Sure, he fights like a raging wild boar, but in everyday life he's actually a pretty kind guy. Besides, they're now the Sons of Caledon, not Caledon. If they had no intention of changing, they wouldn't have bothered changing their name. Oh. So, the previous boss was called Caledon. If you, like me, still hope to see the Vanquishers rise as the overlord crew of the Outer Ring, then it's time to let go of those old grudges. Alright, but boss, I'm trusting you, not them. Interesting. So you finally learn about their name, the Sons of Caledon. And thus we learn more about Caledon. Everything seems to have a watery reflection. A bit strange, but whatever. Get out of the frame, Morris. Even the UID being in the picture is actually kind of aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, one of these. Damn bastard, you betrayed Pompeii? For Lucius? Oh my god. See a bunch of bikes. They didn't look anything special. I don't think it'll have a Pompeii's bike here. That's right. It deserves to be on a movie poster. You get a picture of their backs too. Keep distance. I don't even know what the hell that is. Where's the ring on the outside with his glove? It's gonna be a hell of a... It's gonna be pretty difficult to take off the glove though. You don't got no spurs with my gun. It's kind of like plate boots, the old day boots. They had sabatons. Anyway, I think we should respect Yutari's wishes. After all, boosting her mental stability is the only way we'll have a chance to wake her up. Sorry, I feel like my selfish decision has caused you all a lot of trouble. No, it's fine. Yeah, when we get the chance to look back and face your past, anyone will want to resolve those lingering knots in their heart. I'm sorry, but I've always cared about what happened to my parents. All I remember from back then is them leaving by boat, and never returning. As I began to recover my forgotten memories in the dream, things about my parents' past gradually became clearer. It feels like the deeper I dig, the more ethereals come after me, trying to devour and corrupt me. No way! The Night Emissary will wipe out every ethereal born from these discordant frequencies. Oh, sorry, she's not... Actually, she's not in the hollow, so... She won't be seeing the past. What do you say, Proxy? Let's wipe out Yudhari's nightmare together. Hang on. I need to get ready. I need to... get ready. I forgot to do this, so yeah. Nice. God damn it. Alright, let's begin. Let's go, time to fight. Heavy Striker Mark II. HP defeat with the Frenzy Burst. Oh no, it's not AoE to strike multiple targets. I see. AoE damage per consuming marks. Recovers energy based on how many enemies I hit.
那家伙来了，正合我意。
AoE。
再试一次就好。
哦。
反应及时。
把你干掉，1秒钟也不用。
张口女孩更能掌控时机，
时机正好。
反应及时。 小小敌人，直接拿下！
你也会难受啊！
Not to get Chestnut in here, man. She. Dullahan. I get Dullahan. Holy shit. Future allies for battle. Dullahan to deal AoE damage. Just all of them, man. Shit. Why wouldn't you? Gather enemies.
反应及时。
轻轻松松。就是这样。
你失败的原因只有一个，太弱了。
Just too good. Invincible speed plugin. Must sound like against full starting energy. Thracian. Is this Top's machinery? Proxy, get over here. I found something strange after, whatever. After the combat. Do all ethereals look this fancy nowadays? You dummy, that's clearly an autonomous mech. Are they still here? Oh no. This guy still hasn't got his bike back. Right. And ladies. Alright, how's it going? Judging by the specs, this looks like the kind of gear only big corporations could get their hands on. Proxy, you're here. These are the mechanical scraps that just gathered from the battlefield. Looking at the markings, is this Top's machinery? A self-operating machine suddenly appearing among a pile of ethereal remains, with shipping receipts from Port Elpis to Darkwater Research Center stuck on it. Something fishy's going on, definitely going on here. Darkwater Research. Maybe I can find out where it is. Look, it's got some standard interface parts. Proxy, why don't you try hacking into it? Maybe the clues we're after are stored inside its system. I'll give it a try. Access request detected. Visitor verification protocol initiated. Initiate facial recognition. Facial recognition? Sure. Let's give it a try. How would it even work? At your service. Legendary Proxy Phaethon. Auto control protocol engaged. I will follow your commands and answer your questions. Wait, how did it switch to auto control? And what's with this at your service Legendary Proxy Phaethon stuff? Did you also do something weird that left a strange impression on Yidhari just like me? From what I recall, proxies are supposed to be a top-notch at hacking. So for Phaethon to be a legendary proxy means the very best of the best. But you're also a proxy. Can Yidhari hack? That's a pretty big misunderstanding. I better keep searching the data. Well, find anything useful? Maybe try searching for that Darkwater Research Center Yidhari mentioned. Search for keywords Darkwater Research Center. Searching keywords. Darkwater Research Center. Darkwater Research Center. Top subsidiary research facility. Location classified. Research content classified. Project lead classified. Probably her parents. Forget it. This bot's useless. Let's just smash it. I'm not trying a search for my parents. Use the surname Murphy. Search for personnel with the surname Murphy. 6 related entries found, including research records on test subject Idhari by Wayland Murphy and Angel Murphy. Test subject Idhari? Is she not actually their daughter? Yes, those are my parents' names. Open it. Wayland and Angel. Access denied. Device permissions insufficient. Recommendation: access through the high priority terminal located 860 meters ahead to obtain clearance. Oh, and show us the way. Hold up, Proxy. Don't tell me it's talking about that large one up ahead. The one loaded with heavy firepower? With insanely strong arms. Device name: Autonomous Tactical Unit Typhon Slugger. Oh, Typhon Slugger. To defeat Typhon and gain his authority, Lucien Yutari seeks out Big Daddy, hoping he could lend him a hand. Going to the location data from Toss device, Typhon should be nearby. How are we going to take down something this massive? Hello. Lucia just briefed me on the situation. We've logged onto Typhon's location, and we'll be clearing the roadblocks to open a path for you. You don't need to worry about Blazewood's defenses. Thanks to your help, the ethereal assault has weakened a lot. But since we still need to keep part of our forces on Blazewood's defense, taking them down Typhon will be up to you. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Let's move! For Yudhari! Draw auxiliary plugins. Alright. This is the first troublemaker rank enemy in the dreams, so proceed with caution. Try using Dullahan's skill. Mark as many enemies as possible and unleash Thracian's skill mechanic. Deal burst damage. Okay, so Thracian is the one that consumes it. Yeah, sure, no, whatever. Confirm squad. Classic mode, simple mode. Let's do classic.
今日我将驱逐你，就是这样。
Oh, that's undodgeable. Let's stand here and mark. Let's see. Right here. Plus 30, plus 30.
反应及时。
Single target AoE. Burst.
就是这样。
时机正好。
掌控女孩更能掌控时机。
Let's burst.
你失败的原因只有一个，太弱了。
就是这样。
反应及时。
Yeah, keep attacking him. You idiots.
集中注意，乘胜追击。
Okay, and those are marked. Just gather enemies. Okay, and I didn't gather any of them.
即刻出击！
试试这招。
就是这样。
时机正好。
Down the enemies.
敌弱即是我强。
Burst.
该出奇招了。
噩梦，该醒来了。
Nice.
再试着骇入一次吧，看看收效如何。
Try hacking in.
等等，让我看看，这边应该连这里，这边应该连这里。
That's how I hack.
好像真的有相关的记录。黑水基地实验录像记录条件，找到了。 抗侵蚀原型研究伊德海利原型药剂实验记录，
可以播放给我看下吗？
The screen flickers for a moment, and a segment of the experimental footage begins playing. Judging by the data type, this seems to be a real memory that Yudhari had once experienced.
这里是黑水基地研究部门
Oh my god, look at her
研究员安吉尔·墨菲。现在是实验第27小时18分钟。 实验对象身体体征正在迅速衰退，已有的安全药剂均未能成功抑制以太对细胞的侵蚀。先考虑到对实验体的身体负荷，已经停下主要治疗药剂的服用。实验体预计于12小时后会产生合体，18小时后会被完全侵蚀以骸化。
Oh, she's
海莉，妈妈，求求你！
It's corrupted. The experiment's footage ends with the sound of Yudhari's mother sobbing.
所以，我母亲当年为了给我治疗以太侵蚀症，费了很大力气，但好像并不是很顺利的样子。
I mean, it didn't go very well. You're here. Memory shard treatment. A fragment of Yudhari's memory data extracted from the VR Dream terminal. It records how Yudhari's mother tried everything to cure her, but nothing seemed to work, ultimately driving her to the brink of breakdown. So she has tentacle hair? That's different, I guess.
很抱歉打断你们，伊德海莉的精神稳定值已经回归安全状态了。莉迪亚医生说，应该可以用药物将她唤醒了。
With medication.
不，抱歉，我还不想离开梦境。我因为父母失踪的事情已经困扰了很久，我真的很想知道这个黑水基地到底在哪儿，以及究竟发生了什么。
We actually go in there?
可如果调查的话，还能去哪儿呢？我们都骇入最高权限的机械了。
厄匹斯港，这些机械上面都贴着厄匹斯港运往黑水基地的单据。
From Port Elpis.
确定要继续调查吗？或许我们可以先醒来，再从长计议。
Maybe ship captain knows where to deliver them. Express respect for Yudhari's decision.
我还是希望尊重伊德海莉的意见，继续跟他去厄匹斯港调查。
Lydia cuts everyone's dream link and returns to reality for a short rest. Are you going to the real world or dream mode? Let's try it again, plug-in. After our marker is removed, your fastest unit takes another action immediately. Nice. Shield break marker plug-in. Attacks against marked enemies can pierce shields. Phew, finally awake. Maybe I haven't been sleeping enough. That dream felt way too exhausting. It's not your fault. Normally people don't have to command ethereals in their dreams. Well, what's the situation right now? You gathered 2 pieces of data from the dream that resemble memories. One of Yudhari being rescued by Pompeii in the Outer Ring, and the other about research at the Darkwater Research Center. Both memories mention a place near the Outer Ring, the Darkwater Research Center. It must be where Yudhari's key memories lie. To find the exact location, we'll need to go to Port Elpis and uncover the right passage. Yudhari has already set out for it in her dream. My equipment shows that an area resembling Port Elpis is gradually taking shape in the dream. We should be able to continue the investigation tomorrow. Let's meet here again tomorrow. We'll have the Night Emissary awaken a slumbering octopus princess. Alright, Senior mentioned he needed to talk to Mr. Wise about something. If you've got time later, go check in with him. Hey, Lydia. Blood pressure and brainwave activity frequency are stable. Further monitoring required. Doctor, how's she doing? How is she doing? Looks like Yudhari's consciousness recovered in the dream, and her overall stability has improved a lot. But she still seems deeply attached to her parents' past, and isn't willing to wake up from this dream. Maybe if you keep helping her investigate, it'll improve. It'll definitely improve. Nice. Oh, nice. Alright, Zane, what is it about? Well, Master Proxy. I just saw your performance in the Dream Terminal. Truly breathtaking. My admiration for you flows like an endless river. If you have something to say, say it. Well, watching you enter dreams and command ethereals in battle inspired me. It's given me a new direction for my research. Previously, all VR combat data was based on humans, but data on battles between ethereals and machines is actually very scarce. So I've modified some of the combat data to simulate battles with ethereals. I still need a tester. Would you be interested? Of course, this isn't just for me. The stability data we gather will also help study Yudhari's brainwaves. I've prepared some compensation for you. For Yudhari, I'm in. For the reward, I'm in. Yudhari. Much appreciated. The test entry points are already linked to the VR Dream Terminal. You can jump in and start testing anytime, even right now. Alright then, let's see how this test works. Wait, there's something else. Master, high difficulty mode simulation challenge has been successfully connected to the terminal. Alright, sure, let's do them. Your bonus rewards by achieving a perfect completion. Have one companion in your squad and defeat all waves of enemies to achieve a perfect clear. Only one. Alright. When allies attack enemies with a mark. I do like this game mode, it's kind of fun. Although they keep moving around. So I'm not sure about that. Scene props will randomly appear in some stages. It can be destroyed with just one tank. When you attack an enemy, destroying the scene prop is not a bad idea. Break it to act again. All right.
那家伙来了，正合我意。
就是这样。
过招吧！
小小敌人，直接拿下。
时机正好。
反应及时。
To mark again.
即刻出击！掌控一孩，更能掌控时机。
Burst.
使用全力一击！噩梦，该醒来了。
好机会，保持攻势。试试这招。
必杀一击！
直接拿下。
Okay, so the spear goes towards the marked one. Okay, what's this? Defeat all rounds enemies within a limited number of rounds to achieve a perfect clear. I see. Destroying the scene probe is not bad. Break it to restore HP.
今日我将驱逐你！
时机正好。
Look at that damn shield.
试试这招。
This is stuck.
反应及时。
就是这样。
How much health does he have?
时机正好。
张口女孩更能掌控时机。准备吃苦头吧！进攻时刻，
敌弱即是我强，
即刻出击！时刻，
把你干掉，1秒钟也不用，时机正好。过招吧！
乖乖消失吧，噩梦！掌控女孩。更能掌控时机。
Burst, and it should finish it.
该出奇招了。小小敌人，直接拿下。
Too easy. Did the perfect clear, right? Can I do the perfect clear? Indeed, I did. It just gave me less rewards is all. Companion database, next phase rewards. Simulation challenge, dream investigation, story. Completing commission, investigation continues. Alright. Check on Yudhari. Port Elpis. It's in Port Elpis. Doctor, how's Yudhari's condition? According to the latest data, her dream has already shifted into the Port Elpis area. She's probably investigating what happened to her parents. There's no time to lose. Let's enter her dream and help her. Alright, Wise. I think I can load the mech data you ran into in the outer ring with the VR simulation. You mean I can use the Typhus Slugger? Since Yudhari sees you as a super hacker, you might be able to try commanding them. Wait, you can actually do that? After all, you can't handle the enemies in her dreams on your own just yet, so having a bit of backup is always a good thing. Maybe she's a super hacker. But remember, in the dream you can only guide and support her. Yudhari has to face her own inner demons herself. Don't worry, but be careful not to upset her. Alright, let's move out. Connect to the VR dream terminal. Brainwave data synchronized, constructing dream. Construction complete. Kind of reminds me, that screen kind of reminded me of was it Liberty City? Yeah, Grand Theft Auto. A lot of gay Tony. Where is it? Is this Port Elpis? Looks different. It's Port Elpis from the past. After unloading, we still have to clear the roadblocks. I'm exhausted. Keep working like this. When will I ever make it as a shipping tycoon? Port boy. Oh, there she is. The statue's still here. Wait, is this Port Elpis? Looks different from what I remember. Doesn't matter. I just saw you'd hurry talking with an old man in there. Let's go meet up with her first. Just as Lucia stepped forward, she was blocked by the port boy at the intersection. Hey, you there. What do you think you're doing? Hey, we'd like to get in. Hold it, kid. Port Elpis is in the middle of loading and unloading cargo. No unauthorized entry. We're here looking for a friend. She's inside. Just turn around and you'll see her. Yeah, my friend's inside. I'm the boss's relative. I left something in there. When I first started working security, I heard so many lame excuses it gave me calluses on my ears. Calluses on the ears. Come on, our friend really is in there. Why won't you listen? Or could you call her out for us? Me? Could I call her? Who do you think you are? You think you can order me around? Hey, don't push your luck, buddy. Whoa. What do you think you're doing? Take one more step and you'll regret it. Alright. Let's see what happens next. Exactly. Port Elpis is a public area. You're the ones being unreasonable, blocking it off just for cargo loading. Bunch of thugs. Looks like I'll have to knock some sense into you. Guess it's time to take let our fist do the talking. Wait, I'm not ready yet. Beholder engine and light patroller. You're back. This guy still won't quit. Looks like we'll have to settle it by force. If it's a fight he wants, then a fight he'll get. Command your mechanical allies to eliminate enemies. Machine organic. And he is definitely organic. Security operative. What the hell is this? Offensive type biological unit. While buff stays, attacks are enhanced. What are those damn poses? Light patroller. Based off energy consumed. Sheer damage. Energy recovery. Oh. Can I hurt people too? Indeed it can. Single target. Look at that. Just one shot.
掌控野孩，更能掌控时机。
Need more energy. That's not good. Let's go for this guy then.
必杀一击！
时机正好。
再试一次就好。
状态好多了。
就是这样。
Your turn belongs to my plugin. Find enemies to defeat and the one who found a blame act instantly. I see. Medium patroller. Harry's just up ahead and she looks distraught. Something's wrong, let's go help her. So what I really need is... Grandpa Goo? He's still a grandpa? It'll be Old Man Goo, or something like that. Well, that's... Speak! Alright, I get what you want to find your friend. Wouldn't this kind of cargo just go through a Minerva quarter? Why send it to us? Alright, they're taking our job, so what are we gonna get? Poor bear, really can't keep this up anymore. Don't think there's anything else, so let's talk to them.
So, 我真的很需要。
伊德海利，我们来帮你了。
啊，古爷爷，这就是我向您提到的朋友。大家，这位是我家邻居古爷爷
，neighbor，
照顾过我很多。
Actually, neighbor。
别跑呀，你们几个！小羊、小狗、小强的，我还没说。
Little lamb, little pup, little thief。
怎么了这是？
古爷，就是他们几个，刚刚硬闯进码头，
And beat us
打
up
了我们一顿。
那你们几个赶快
收拾吧。好嘞，兄弟们，抄家伙！
赶快给这些客人道歉！你们几个满脑子打打杀杀，我都说了多少遍了，江湖是人情世故。这几位都是海莉的朋友，都不问问清楚就动手。
啊
Is he like a gang boss or something?
莫非家的小姑娘吗？哎，这真是，对不起啊，误会了。
你们这个样子，还整天吹嘘着自己会成为什么爱丽都的航运老大，先把手头的事情做好再说吧。
Wait, Eridu?
等等，爱丽都
Not New Eridu.
这里应该是我印象里小时候的厄匹斯港，那时候旧都还没有陷落。
我说为什么厄匹斯港和我印象里不大一样？原来是过去的样子。
海莉啊，说起来，你要的录像带我给你找来了，你不是要送给你妈妈作为生日礼物的吗？
Grandpa Goo took out a videotape of Enter the Ether and handed it to Yutari.
等等，录像带，生日。
I'll probably have it in my video store.
哥哥，伊德海莉是又想起什么了吗 ？Ferry 这边又抓取到一段类似记忆的数据。
Enter the Ether. A fragment of Yutari's memory data extracted from the VR Dream Terminal. It records how Yutari received her mother's birthday present at Port Elpis, a videotape of Enter the Ether that Grandpa Goo helped find for her. Memory shot gift. I think she really did have that tape once.
看来当年伊德海莉真的从古爷爷那里要来一盘录像带，想作为给他妈妈的礼物。
To give her mom as a gift. I
先
see.
不要管什么录像带了，古爷爷，我们此行来还是希望了解下黑水基地这个地方。
刚刚海莉都跟我说了，她想去基地找她妈妈。说实在的，我是真想帮你们。她干我们这行的，客户信息是需要保密的。
Now reputation on the line.
关键的货运信息都掌握在船老大摩根船长手里，也就只有负责开船的领航员可以看到。我只是负责货物人员的管理和审核，至于位置，实在是无能为力呀。
没关系的，古爷爷，麻烦你了，我们再想想别的办法。
discuss the strategy with everyone. I didn't expect the lead we just found to vanish so quickly. Where did it vanish to? Didn't Grandpa Goose say that shipping info would point to the Darkwater Research Center's location? Did you see that crane on the pier? I just saw someone leave the ship's registration papers there. So you mean we're going to steal the shipping papers? That's not stealing. That's what I call lawful memory retrieval. I'm not so sure about this. After all, it's still someone else's confidential information. Why worry about that in your own dream? If these shipping records are here, it means you must have seen them as a kid. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We're just getting a clearer picture of your memories. Yeah, even if it's private, it's still part of your own memory, so it won't really matter. Besides, look, there's no one around the shipping records. Would you really resist taking a peek at a clue about your parents when it's right in front of you? Alright, let's open it and have a look. Alright, Mato, you're on lookout. The dream thief strikes now. Like me? Wait, one more thing. Shouldn't you, Harry, look at least a little different from when she was a kid? So how did Grandpa Good recognize her right away? No, he sees her as a kid. I'm not sure either. Maybe dreams don't follow real-world logic. To them, I still look like I'm a teenager. Yeah, I've had dreams too, where I'm back in elementary school, towering over everyone, and nobody thinks it's strange. Come to think of it, I was practically wider than the podium. The kids in the back should have found that really weird. After hearing your dream, Yudhari's makes a lot more sense now. Shipping records. Man, Minato dreams about school. Let's see. Shipping records, June. There it is. Recorded by Agwang, shipper, Tops, recipient. Darkwater Research Center storage. Vessel, Angel. Loading port, Port Elpis. Just check the unloading port. The patrol's coming any second now. Alright, I know. The next entry is the unloading port. Unloading port... NA. This takes me back to when I used to rush through holiday homework by copying answers as a kid. There's some small text underneath. Forget how to write the port name. Oh well, Captain Morgan always keeps a backup anyway. Seriously? Not only did this guy forget how to write, but he's also slacking off on the job? Oh, Lucia. Alright, quit rushing me. I'm checking the back pages. Wait, Lucia, someone's coming. Several figures wielding clubs appeared before them. Clubs? Dock security. What do you think you're doing? Wait a second. Isn't that our shipping papers you're holding? Would you believe me if I said I was just here sightseeing? Would you believe me if I said I found it on the ground? Fine. Guang, bring me my weapon. Looks like we've got rats on the dock. Time for a little pest control. Mato, weren't you supposed to be on lookout? I was on lookout, alright? I've been shouting from the side this whole time. You're the one who kept ignoring me. What do we do? Harry, put that genius brain to work. Can't you even control people on your own dream? In your own dream? But I don't even know how to control them. Forget it. Let's face them head on. They're already swinging their clubs. And if we don't step in, Proxy's gonna get smashed to bits. Nonsense, I can find. Hold up. My stomach's killing me. You just hold it right there. Nice. Very cool. I'll save that too. Alright, now we can begin. Back, you ready? I knew you wouldn't be scared. No way, come on. Give me a moment. Enemy Flame Dreamer will keep granting buffs to his allies. Make sure to take him out first. Medium Patroller. Stacks energized to provide efficient energy transfer, energy recovery for both allies and itself. Alright. Wait a minute, Exaltist. Let's give a buff. Energy recovery.
有好一些吗？
小小敌人，直接拿下。
Let's give a little buff.
就是这样。
Oh, dang.
状态好多了。
进攻时刻。
Heavy Striker MK2. Yeah, dang. Knocked them all out. Oh, nice. I don't know. Anyway, how you guys going? Why won't Captain Morgan let us run deliveries through the hollow? We'd save a lot of fuel if we didn't have to go the long way around. You don't know the half of it. Captain Morgan thought the same way back then, and he and his crew got hit with ether corruption. They almost didn't make it to treatment and nearly died on the spot. Huh? So what happened after that? Thanks to the Murphys, a couple at the harbor who saved them. They're actually researching ether corruption, and from what I heard, they even put their own work aside just to save the captain. They're our greatest benefactors, you know. That's right. I heard they live next door to Grandpa Goo, and ever since that incident, he's been stopping by every other day with boxes of milk and fruit. Oh, so they're actual neighbors. Let's be honest. We don't want to make things difficult for you. Where's the info on the Dark Water Research Center? Huh? Don't you guys have the shipping papers right there? We've checked every document. The Dark Water Research Center's location is marked as omitted everywhere. And what's with Agwong, the record keeper? How's he supposed to do the job if he can't even read? Agwong? You just knocked him out with that hammer. You sound cold in a deep sleep now. Lucia, I told you to go easy, but no, you just had to shout to keep up the pressure and all-out attack, didn't you? I did hold back. Otherwise, this guy would have been in eternal sleep. Oh my god. That looks so tough, but who'd have thought they'd drop after just one hit? And this guy still won't talk. What a headache. Oh, Miss Sheep, Mr. Dog, Lord Octopus. Easy now. I'm not ready to sleep yet. If you need shipping info, you can find Captain Morgan at the pier up ahead. As expected. We really do have to face their boss. No worries, just act tough. I've noticed Hidari's impression of these guys is that they bully the weak but cower before the strong. Captain Morgan. No way, absolutely no way. What? Mato, we're here to help. No, you've got it wrong. They mean no harm. Huh? What's going on? Boss, please, we're begging you, help us become the leaders to the shipping trade. After facing you and seeing your remarkable strength firsthand, we're certain that with you on our side, we can rise to become Eridu's shipping leaders. From my perspective, dreams change based on Yutari's impression of us, but the way she sees Minato is downright strange. Or maybe he'll be able to control organics, or basically people, because he's their boss. My first impression of Minato was that he seemed pretty intimidating, like someone you really wouldn't want to mess with. So that's how you see me, Yutari. No, what I mean is, you're incredible, with real leadership qualities. Leadership qualities, huh? Well then, if you still want me on board, you'll have to acknowledge me as your boss. For now, just don't get in that way. We've got important business to take care of. Once it's all settled, I'll make sure to rise to the top of the shipping trade. I'll make sure you rise to the top of the shipping trade. You've got it, boss. I'm waiting to hear you say that. These guys are still out cold. Hey, Yutari. Have you met this Captain Morgan before? What's he look like? What kind of person is he? Only caught a glimpse of him when I was little. As for what he looked like, I guess he was kind of shiny. Shiny? Is he some kind of big star or something? Yeah, really reflective and shiny. What exactly did he look like? I can't remember. A Bang Boo? Let's look at the statue. The statue's not that shiny. What's going on here? Who are you? Girly stranger. This has shotgun shells around. I guess that's the shiny part. What's going on here? Why is everyone knocked out? Who are you? And who let you in?
We just came by to pay a visit.
Hey, didn't you say you were gonna act tough?
Oh, who are you? I need to speak to whoever's in charge here.
Who am I? Every ship at this dock belongs to me, Captain Morgan. And you dare ask who I am? Besides, where did you get those shipping papers?
My apologies. So you're the one in charge. Things are a bit complicated here, but in short, they're the ones to blame.
So you're telling me my men just fell asleep on the ground by themselves?
Yep, her time's tough, you know. It's a bit of a long story.
Well, well. You come to my dock, snatch my documents, and rough up my men. Oh, I see now. You're corporate spies from the Minerva Quarter, aren't you?
Huh? That's not really... Idahari, be honest with me. We've been reading those corporate war novels again. Those novels on the internet are actually pretty good. But Captain Morgan, you've misunderstood. We only need the location of the Darkwater Research Center to find my family. How about we discuss this over?
Discuss? My men are all lying on the ground and you still want to talk? Try discussing with my fists!
Wait, why does everything have to come down to fists? We're supposed to be a slick band of thieves and now we're turning into a bunch of reckless punks.
There's no other choice, that's fine. Wait a while longer. Hold on, I need to tie my shoelace.
Back already? These dog guys are tough as nails, no matter what you say. They just won't listen.
There's no other choice, that's fine. Streaming hymnus will empower the bulking forces. Heavy striker. Acts twice consecutively and boosts its attack. Start each and shield stay. It consumes all energy and gains shield based on the amount it consumed. So that's my tank. Nice. To use some energy recovery. Look at this guy. Ah shit, they're buffing him like crazy. 4 stacks. It's time to enhance.
没关系吧？
缓过来了。
轻轻松松。
God dang. Let's try this one.
过招吧！
反应及时。
有好一些吗？张口也还。
My god. I got wrecked. Defeating enemies restores 60 energy. Terror Raptor. I get the raptor? Holy shit.
更难对付的家伙吗？
Energy recovery.
缓过来了，反应及时。
Dispel. I need to dispel. Just do an AoE.
有好一些吗？
时机正好。
How dare you attack me?
状态好多了。
Let's do this.
反应及时。试试这一招。
Nice burst.
进攻时刻。必杀一击。掌控野孩，更能掌控时机。
缓过来了。
即刻出击！
Nice. I do like this, where you get to play as the enemies. I find it quite interesting. Alright, still want to keep fighting? You've got some fight in you, you little punks. Sorry, Captain. I've heard of you, and I know you're a good man. I truly didn't want to clash with you. Morgan, we're in trouble. We're under attack. I've already been knocked down flat, and now you come to warn me? Don't you think that's a little late? Huh? No, I mean that tough guy holding the cargo. Not sure if he's got corrupted or what, but he suddenly lost it and went berserk, taking out more than a dozen of our guys. So Yudhari's subconscious is still trying to stop our investigation. I just came through and a bunch of our guys were already knocked down on the dock. Hey boss, you got hurt too? I get it. You stepped in first to stop him from losing it. Sorry boss, we messed up big time. It's getting messier by the second. Let's explain first. No time to explain. That guy's already tearing up the storage. Thank you you're here. Please help me out here. Oh no, my cargo and papers. If the dock goes down, those shipping records will be fish food. They've got to take care of this mess fast. Come on, we need to stop it now. Train, muscles, forge, spirit. What the? What the hell is even going on here? Train muscles. Forge spirit. Hey friend, after that scuffle I can tell you, you've got some serious talent. You're 1 in a million, a true fitness prodigy. The world's peace is counting on you. Wait, the Exaltists? Why are these jerks here? Are they the ones behind all this? Jerks? We're just here keeping watch for Boss Morgan. That's why we've gone to a fight with you. We didn't mean no harm. That's right. We run a licensed fitness studio here in Eridu, the Muscle Club. What's that? Feels like Yudhari mistook the Exaltists for gym trainers trying to sell memberships.
Oh, so they're not a fitness group. I ran into them in the Hollow once and honestly thought they were gym trainers.
I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but let me take a moment to share our incredible method for strengthening both mind and body. Heavyweight training.
See? That's exactly the same as those pretty gym membership pictures.
That's got absolutely nothing to do with it. That's some wild imagination right there. Hari, if you run into weirdos like that in the Hollow again, just smash them with your hammer. Hey, no need to be so defensive. You put yourself up well for a Thyran, but we could still fine-tune those smaller muscle groups. Yeah, that's right. If bulking up's not your thing, we've got swimming, meditation, even fat-burning workouts. Plus, our combo training packages are on a big discount right now. No, I really don't have the time. Hey, don't go. If you sign up now, you'll get 20% off. No, 30%.
My God.
Hey, girls. How's it going?
Yudhari, there's something I'm not sure if I should ask. Did someone bully you at Port Elpis when you were a kid? Huh? No? Then why do they all look so fierce and menacing? Feels like you might have have some stereotypes about them.
I see. Does make sense. Port boy, hello. Help! Somebody, please help me. Are you alright? We're here to help. Where's that big guy? Thank heavens, it's just on the other side of the dock in the warehouse area. Our bros here can't hold out much longer. Wait a sec. Where'd you kids come from? Can you even handle him? Don't worry, I'll take care of him in a blink of an eye. Christ, but give me a moment. Finish your back. Please, I'm begging you. Help me take care of that big guy. Don't worry, I'm on it. It's the strongest enemy in the Dream Zone. Try making use of auxiliary plugin effects. Energy recovery.
有好一些吗？
Let's burst him. I'll select the right guy, yeah. Just AoE him.
使用全力一击！
反应及时。
My health. Energy recovery again. Yeah, let's do the... Actually, should I do this guy instead? Yeah, let's do this.
状态好多了。
就是这样。
Dispel. Burst.
噩梦，该醒来了。
过招吧！你失败的原因只有一个，太弱了。
Beacon plugin. After using a skill, the target's enemy randomly dispel one stat buff from the main target. Speed King plugin. Successfully performing quick time interactions grant 20 bonus energy. Hey, buddy, can we get the coordinates? Thanks for helping out with the dog crisis, but business is business. I'm not handing over any shipping until to a bunch of corporate spies. I hear you're as hard-headed as the rocks in the outer ring. They helped you out in a huge mess, so why won't you trust us? Sorry, but this concerns the livelihood of hundreds of our brothers. I can't just hand it over to you. Wait, corporate spies? Oh, I get it now. No wonder they wanted to help us out. And what exactly did you figure out this time? You have never gotten that right. You four, the Zoo Quartet, disguise yourselves as inside the Zoo Quartet, stirring up chaos at the docks, then pretending to help us, so that you could steal our shipping papers. I'm really speechless. Huh, still trying to deny it? Don't worry, boss. They want our shipping papers, they have to face my fists first. And to think I sincerely invited that canine Thyron fellow to join us. In the end, I put my trust in the wrong person. What's with you people? Why does everything always have to be settled with fists? Sorry, looking at it now, I guess I was being a bit stereotypical about them. Any brothers still on their feet, grab your weapons. It's time to protect Boss Morgan. Grandpa Goose suddenly rushed in and shouted for both sides to stop the fight.
哎呀，别打了！哎呀，都别打了，误会了。船长，这是墨菲家的女儿伊德海莉，还有她的朋友们。
啊，墨菲的女儿，那也算是半个自己人了。我更搞不懂了，你们究竟为什么要偷黑水基地的班次信息？
Couldn't tell by the
他们就是
tentacles.
想去基地给海莉妈妈安吉尔一个生日惊喜。
啊！打了这么多架，兄弟们都鼻青脸肿的，就为了过个生日，早点说嘛！
I should have said so before. So if we had said it earlier, would you have told us?
原来说了就能直接告诉我们吗？
I wouldn't
那
know.
更不能了。
Would have
本司
delivered
地
it
址这种
myself.
客户信息，怎么可能随便给你们？
Yeah.
小家伙们，我们这行有一句话叫“要像保护自己的浏
And you're
览记录
browsing
一样
history.
保护客户隐私”。胡老头，还是赶紧带他们离开吧。
老摩根，你这是干什么？你忘了墨菲家当初是怎么帮我们的吗？人家小姑娘就这一个愿望，
你提这事儿干嘛？那个，最后一班去黑水的天使号快出发了。阿古，
Passenger
订好船
information.
票，核对好人员信息啊！
We're hopping on.
还没搞到船票的家伙是上不了船的。赶紧去忙吧。
天使号，天使号。
Angel Murphy.
怎么就公开了你的浏览记录？好的，船长，放心吧。
Captain Morgan leaves after he spoke. Idhari's expression changes slightly. Following her gaze, a merchant ship engine begins to rumble, seemingly about to depart.
哥哥，刚刚系统检测到又触发了一段新的记忆，要一起看看吗？
Memory shot, giving up. A fragment of Yidhari's memory data extracted from the VR dream terminal records Yidhari witnessing her parents talking by the ship's rail at Port Elpis, discussing matters about giving up. Were they giving up on Yidhari? Oh no. Let's take a look.
来看看吧。
It's a memory of Port Elpis. Yidhari's parents are standing on the Angel, their faces filled with conflict and sorrow.
我也不知道，这样是否正确。
This when they left?
小海狸这么懂事。
Oh, I see. He also has tentacle hair. A bit strange, but sure. But it's white tentacles. I didn't notice that before.
我想我们必须要放弃了。小伊德海莉这个样子，我真的很心疼。我真的没有办法再坚持下去。
亲爱的，放弃也是一种解决方案。我们值得更好的人生。
Deserve a better life. The angel set sail, and Yidhari's parents slowly faded from sight. The memory ended there. Everyone stood still, at a loss for words. So it kind of looks like they abandoned her, but I don't think they did, but... I wonder.
等等，不太对劲啊！放弃什么？
我可能知道是怎么回事了。
那喊伊德海莉过来一起讨论吧，他还在那边问古爷爷事情。
不行，我们得先达成共识。有些真相他未必能承受。
She still needs to know.
现在有点像在拼残缺的拼图。
Otherwise, she'll be.
如果不找到正确的
She'll
拼
want
接
to stay in
顺序，
this
这些记忆碎
dream
片
forever.
就只是无意义的细节。
Right, the order is important.
记忆发生的顺序是很重要。我想想，最先发生的应该是
Pompey saved Yidhari at the edge of the hollow? No. Yidhari's parents treated her for ether corruption? No. Yidhari's parents sailed away. Maybe.
伊德海莉父母为他治疗以太侵时，但效果一般，妈妈为此还很难过。
Yes.
可他在治疗的是以太侵蚀，应该是要先进过空洞才会染上侵蚀吧？
Think it over again.
感觉不像是最早发生的回忆，再想想看吧。
So she was at the edge of the hollow
最
here.
先应该是伊德海莉当年误入了空洞，但好在被庞培救了下来。
应该是这个。收集顺序上也是。这一切似乎都是因为在外环空洞染病才开始的。那接下来发生的回忆应该是
Parents sailed
伊德
away,
海莉的
yes.
父母说着想要放弃的话，乘船离开。
可放弃什么呢？总感觉跟前面发生的事情有关。我想应该不是这段回忆，要不再想想看。
So it was the right order anyway.
之后就是伊德海莉父母为他治疗以太侵时，但效果一般，妈妈为此还很难过。
以太侵蚀毕竟也算疑难杂症了，想来也不会那么容易治疗。但下面只能是
最后的一段回忆，也就是刚刚收集到的。想尽办法仍不能治愈的父母决定抛弃伊德海莉，登船离开。
等等，不是还有一段给他妈妈准备生日礼物的回忆吗？
我想，可能正好在厄匹斯港，他想要给妈妈生日礼物的时候，听到了父母打算放弃的话语。
Maybe. Arrange the order of events in their memories.
那回忆的顺序其实就是，当年伊德海莉误入空洞，染上了侵蚀症，他的父母用尽了办法治疗，但依然无效。最后在海莉妈妈生日那天，父母选择抛下她登船离开，之后再也没有回来。而伊德海莉还傻傻的等着要给妈妈过生日。
对，这正是我担心伊德海莉接受不了的真相。她苦苦追寻的过去，竟然是自己被丢
That
下
she
的
sealed
残酷
away
现实。
herself.
可不管他患了多重的侵蚀症，也不能丢下孩子不管啊！而且，真的要实话告诉伊德海莉吗？我都有点承受不住了。
We should go talk to Yidhari.
总感觉是瞒不住的。伊德海利迟早能反应过来，而且，也许当年还有什么隐情。总之，先和他聊聊看吧。
What do I do? I don't even know how to begin. Lucia, why don't you say something first?
Huh? If you don't know, what makes you think I would know what to say? At this point, whoever mentioned it should be the one to explain.
There? Should I go? Let's go together. Saying something this painful feels a little easier with someone by your side.
Alright, let's go together.
Ai 拿上这张船票，快走吧！摩根船长不是说了吗？还没搞到船票的家伙是上不了船的。
谢谢你。等等，船票。
Yes, one
怎么了
ticket.
吗？是只有一张船票了，可再多我也搞不来了。你那些朋友就先别跟着去了。
We can meet up later.
船票。
The boat ticket.
伊德海利，我们回来啦！
Is she remembering
抱歉啊，古
something
爷爷
else?
我们有些事情想单独跟海莉说，不知您方不方便？
没事没事，你们年轻人有你们年轻人的事儿，我都了解。
伊德海利，有个事情我不知道当讲不当讲。
我都知道了。
I already know. I had a feeling you'd figure it out.
果然，我们会想到的，你也会想到啊。
我其实一直都知道的，我只是不敢承认。
Comfort you, Harry.
你先冷静，我们肯定有办法找到你父母的。
对呀对呀，他们可能一直在某个地方静静的生活着。我们先醒过来，之后我们一起去找他们，好不好？
想来你父母与你是有些误会，但肯定可以化解开的。你看，你现在身体很健康了，不是吗？
不
Very healthy.
你们不明白，一切都是我的问题。
Her fault. This isn't your fault.
没关系的，不用责怪自己。这种事情怎么会
How
是
she
你的
ended
责
up in
任
the
呢？
hollow?
你们不明白的，从一开始就没办法，从一开始我就不会再见到他们了。
Oh no, situation.
皮特海利状态不太对，情绪波动的非常大，梦境的稳定值一下子降了好多。
Yes, she's getting agitated. The truth is just too painful for her to handle.
啊，我们也不想刺激到他，可是真相的确有些太伤人了。
不太对，他梦境的稳定值已经掉到安全值以下了，我可能没法同步他的脑波信号了。
醒来吧，这场噩梦留给我一个人做就好。
等等，伊德海利，你先冷静，一定会有办法的。
She gonna kick us out of the dream?
不行了，哥哥，莉迪亚医生说必须要把你们唤醒了，不然你们的精神也会受损的。
Wait, not yet.
等等，先不要。
再见了，大家。谢谢你们为我做的一切。
等一下，
The connection to Yudhira's dream was severed and everyone was pulled back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Ask the doctor about re-entering the dream. Man, you know what? That looks like a good place to pause it. Nice cliffhanger. It'd be great. Anyways. Really? Not spooky enough.
Should we try going to the echo chamber? Maybe a prayer will help ease the pressure. I hate.
Oh boy.
My god, what is that thing? Don't come any closer.
Don't worry, I'll handle her. You can escape. But it seems like it's updating her interactions. Like she was previously here. Which is nice. I like that. Anyway, gotta do some dates. We got Komano Monato. We got Lucia. Soldier 11. Impressions of Komano Monato. The reliable Monato can still have moments when his siblings have to worry about him. Invite. Why, it's got a minute. What's up? It depends. You're so cautious. I really wish that Ching and Ayue would learn that. That way... getting off track. Actually, it's about Spook Shack's regular events. That can work? Sounds interesting. User Home wants us to periodically investigate strange rumors. I scoured the forums but couldn't find many urban legends worth investigating, so I thought of you. I'm up for it. I have some rumors. They can rest easy following your lead. You heard about the rumors of Ballet Twins Road? The owner of the Reverb Arena drink stand. I'm just taking him for drinks. Never heard of it at all. Where is there some shady deals going down with Sailum Bay's black market? Where is they've got some shady deals going with the Hollow Raiders. Is it too dangerous for us to investigate this? It's an urban legend after all. That's exactly why we need to investigate. True that. If it turns out to be fake, we can help the shop clear up these rumors. Let's meet up at Reverb Arena. With Belle. Meet with Komano Monato at Reverb Arena. Belle, you made it. No one spotted you on your way here, right?
Nope. I move like a shadow.
Good. Remember to stay behind me while we're investigating. I'll protect you.
Will do. You're so reliable.
Hope we don't run into any trouble. Watch out, try to avoid the crowds.
But how do I slip in the shadows?
That must be the boss, right?
Yeah, there she is, Jean.
As you approach your drink stand, just before you could say hello, Boss Jean raised voice echoes through the pipes of Reverb Arena.
Hey, we agreed it was my turn to handle things. Why don't you go and wrap things up? Fine, I'll let it slide this time since those goods were so fresh. But hey, you gotta promise to try mine next time. Come try mine next time. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Alright, I'll head over there ASAP.
Hold up, Belle. I think we just witnessed some shady deal going down. Maybe you should get out of here.
no way I won't abandon my companions. You should retreat first.
Alright, let's face this together. At some point, Jean put down her phone. She turns around, frowning at the two people before her.
Hey, you two. What are you whispering about the drink stand? Want to grab one of our special drinks?
Special drinks?
Wait, did our plot get exposed? So now we're gonna get silenced? What in your error are you yammering on about? Did I have too many drinks? Alright, if you're planning to order, better make it quick. The drink stand's about to close up for the night. Alian's been calling me over and over to visit her at Phalim Heights, saying she's got the freshest seafood ready. Jeez, how am I supposed to be lazy and skip out now?
Ma'am, by Alian and Phalim Heights, you wouldn't happen to mean Miss Lian, would you? I remember her. She has the coffee at Tin Masters every morning.
Huh? Yeah. Wow, she's Miss Lian now? Back then in the Hollow. Let's not talk about it. Time waits for no one. What a small world. Alright, let me treat you all to my special blend to celebrate this serendipitous encounter.
Thanks.
Yeah, false alarm.
Good thing it turned out to be nothing. He has to basically walk it. He runs in slow motion when I'm walking around. Look at him, he's going in slow motion. It's because I'm so slow. Alright, that'll do. Actually, I was gonna try to take a picture.
收到。我记得爱丽丝和右叶教我的姿势是怎么样来着？
Nice.
I guess I gotta have the selfie too. I'm
有什么
Bell.
需求的话，尽管告诉我吧。
There. It's the pics. Perfect. Now let's go. All right. Actually, I gotta change the picture. What the hell? Did he draw himself? Ah, yes, the ethereal goat. Let's go with the ethereal goat. Impressions of Lucia. She arrives under cover of night, like a mystery beneath the starry sky. Let's go on a journey, night emissary. I'm so bored.
So you finally get it. Late night adventures are the most fun thing in the world. Where do you want to go? Let's head out right now.
How about Gravity Cinema? How about the antique shop in Luminous Square?
Oh yeah.
Let's see what movie you like.
Sure. There's a trending post on the forum called 101 Things You Must Do with Your Best Friend. Going to the movies late at night is highlighted in red and bold.
That's right. It's a fantastic experience.
Oh, I'm getting excited now. See you on Lumina Square, Wise.
She said Wise. You meet up with Lucia at the entrance of Gravity Cinema. Oh, straight there.
Hello. Wise, over here. The movie theater is pretty empty at night. This definitely makes for a better viewing experience. Can't wait. What should we watch?
That is true. Movies are better seen. What kind of movies do you like, Proxy? Are better seen at nighttime. I'm not sure why.
It's my first time at the cinema. I wonder what kind of movie I should pick. Hey, how about Behemoth? It sounds like it'd be pretty wild.
It's kind of scary. It's quite a rush.
That's okay. To make my first time movie experience perfect, I even asked on forums. The most upvoted comment was, if you're seeing a movie with a close friend, the best choice is a horror thriller. Nothing brings people closer faster than being scared together. I don't really get why, but looking at it this way, Behemoth is exactly the movie for us.
Well, I suppose. You buy your ticket and enter the cinema. The story takes place in New Eridu, 100 years into the future, where humanity has learned how to command the ethereals. The Hollows have become strongholds fought over by various factions. War and bloodshed have become the world's main theme, with ethereals becoming humanity's weapon of war. Don't ethereals get a say? At the climax, a twisted monster claws at the screen, shrieking sharply. You lean closer to Lucia, and even through the booming sound, you can hear her pounding heartbeat. You lightly take hold of her sleeve, not letting go until her heartbeat gradually eases. You sure it's not yours?
Phew, that movie was intense. Well, no worries. I've already noticed some suspicious aspects.
Mention the ethereal's anatomy. Mention the exciting plot.
Just as I thought, you noticed it too, Wise. The film is visually striking, but it's full of small errors. The most obvious being the issues with ethereal anatomy. Like the one that showed up at 1 hour and 43 minutes.
She even got the time?
It had the physical traits of a Thracian, and retractable tentacles of a Sordidus, and the metallic shackles of a Beholder engine, but different species characteristics. Can't possibly appear on the same ethereal. Well, that's about it. Nothing to be afraid of. Thanks for taking me to the movies. Some bits were a little far-fetched, but overall it was still pretty exciting. And besides, we got to brush up on our ethereal knowledge. It's just like that forum said, watching a scary, exciting movie with your best friend really does bring you closer together. So we can make it a routine to dedicate some time each week to watching movies? I think that'd be super interesting.
Sure.
It's a weekly movie time.
She really likes movies.
故事里说，镜头可以吸走人的灵魂。
Yes. It's time for you to make a flower arrangement. We can actually go in. Indeed I can. Invite.
他们看起来都很开心。我们悄悄的。
You see us start arranging the flowers, and after some time,
郁金香代表了宽容与和解。
nice. Used a lot of precious flowers.
再调整一下。好了，让他们继续说悄悄话吧。
There's not much more fun events, you know. Or maybe it's just locked to Failing Heights. Sailing Bay. Don't seem to have any here.
需要我再靠近一点吗？
Yes. Alright, now do. And one more date. I'll do Hollow Zero in my own time. Seed? Yeah, sure why not. Should I do invite or quality? Let's do one more invite. Yo-ho! And yo-ho! Hey Proxy, hermit crabs need sunlight. I think lobsters should be cooked in pairs. It always makes using 2 or more ingredients. Very objective, very reasonable. What do you think about changing the recipe for catnip water? Recommend a custom bamboo ether battery. Cats love fresh fish way more than canned food. This sort of related, but not really. What the hell is this conversation? I totally get it. I'll follow your suggestion and head out today. You can pick the event, Proxy. What the heck did I just say? Actually, I just made all that up. Proxy, I don't think you could have made such a solid point without giving it some serious thought. But if you need me to explain, you'll need to decide when and where to meet up, because we're gonna hang out. We're going to a fantasy resort together. Oh, nice. Yeah, my place? Nah, fantasy resort. We're hitting the beach together, but I don't have a swimsuit, you know. That's fine. Besides, I don't really see myself as the outdoorsy type who splashes around at the beach in a swimsuit. Without indoor people, huh? So walk with you by the seaside. Oh really? In that case, I'm totally in the mood for a nice beach stroll right now. As long as you promise to hold my hand and not let me fall into the water, it should be fine. Alright, Proxy, ask me at the entrance of the fantasy resort. Time for some summer fun. Isn't she on her, Segway? Her scooter? Well, anyway. Seed? What's up? Oh, Proxy, you're here. I didn't expect you to get here so soon. I was just lost in thought. What are you thinking about? Could that glowing being I saw that day have been the ghost of the sea? Let's reunite at the beach, on the beach, where the gentle sea breeze blows. 80 points. So what would come to your mind at a time like this, Proxy? A barefoot and bewitching mermaid. We used to be inseparable. I really like this too, but I feel like you and I aren't on the same wavelength. Anyway, that's approximately how it feels to be on a date with me. Now let's head to the beach. A date with you? Alright, let's go. The silhouette looks so much like mine. I don't want to sing on the stage. Pretty good at slow songs, but not if there are other people around. Oh, she's shy. The waves today are soft as cotton. You sure you should be taking that in the water? Proxy, the seawater is a bit chilly. Wonder what the sand feels like. The sand feels silky smooth. Want to head down and feel it for yourself? Nah, I'm good with staying on my scooter. Stepping onto the sand just to track it back into the cockpit later. That's gonna be a no from me. We can wash it, right? Plus, look, scooters have their perks. When I ride on the beach, the wheel tracks can write words on the sand. If you try using bare feet, fingers, or tree branches,
it's nowhere near as efficient, and the results nowhere near as good. As Seed speaks, she draws a flower on the beach with her scooter. The moment the flower pattern forms fully, the incoming wave scatters and washes it away. Hey Proxy, how about we write something on the beach? So it can be washed away by the waves? Bingo! Look, the flower we just drew on the sand. Not a single trace of it left now. The waves wash away all the marks we leave behind. In that case, let's each write down some thoughts we want the waves to carry away, letting them return to the sea with the tide.
What do you want to write?
That's a secret. Same goes for you. Don't tell me what you wrote. Only the waves will know.
After speaking, Seed turns away and uses her scooter to write a long message in the sand. Picking up a tree branch and facing the sand, what should you write? Write your longing for an old acquaintance, or your reflections on the current situation. Write something light and fun. Longing for an old acquaintance. What? His teacher? Let's reflect on what's happening now. Well, everyone, so much has happened lately. Life is changing so fast. Even though we're getting closer to the truth, I still feel uneasy. Thank you. Thank you all for staying by my side. With these thoughts in mind, you finish writing the words, waiting for the waves to wash them away. However, as the tide begins to ebb, the waves' reach noticeably decreases, and in the end they only wash away part of the message. Awkwardly glancing at Seed, you notice it's the same on her side. The words "the proxy and everyone have helped me understand the heart and love" are still faintly visible.
You gave her a heart. Proxy, you didn't see that, right? You didn't see anything, right?
Didn't see anything, not a thing. Oh, I got sand in my eyes.
That's good. I didn't see anything you wrote either. Well, that's really strange. Why didn't the waves wash away what we wrote this time?
What wasn't washed away was their reply. It's to make sure we don't forget. To save some words for next time.
If that's the case, that's so lazy. Just taking a chunk of what I wrote and sending it back as a response. They didn't even bother thinking it over. But Proxy, I liked your theory. If that's true, at least it proves that the waves will carry these words to someone, and that someone will write back. The exact reply doesn't matter. Just knowing this much is enough for me right now. It gives me more motivation to write these in the future. Proxy, how should I put this? After writing all this, the scooter feels a bit hot, and I'm kinda in the mood to step on the sand.
Let's take a stroll and feel the sand beneath our feet. Let's splash around in the shallows together.
Sure thing, but I can't swim, so you better hold on tight and not let go of me.
Seed gracefully hops off the scooter, feeling the silken sand and ocean waves wash over her bare feet. With her eyes closed and a smile on her face, she looks just like any ordinary girl. Holding her hand, you spend a good amount of time slowly walking along the beach. Yeah, we're done.
照片要给我一份哦，我想贴在驾驶舱里。
Yes. Wonder if I can get her to draw something. Oh boy.
小心撞到人，升降。要不要到我的滑板车上来？
Don't think it'll fit us both. Anyway, that'll do for today anyway. Yeah. I know I have a trust event with Seed as well. But I'll do that next time. What's left? Hello Zero. Deadly Assault is new, so I gotta do that. I can do it next time. In front of the echo chamber. Alright. Peach, I guess. See you guys next time.